These are what I consider to be the smallest, most powerful Orgonites in the world. This one is what I call the harmonizer plate. And notice it has a Mandelbrot reflection, which is kind of odd in a way. The back of each one has a triple scalar field generator. This one is showing in a coaster ring, which comes with it. So you can use that. It's pretty much perfectly set for a normal cup. Don't know if that's really showing there too well, but each one pops out, so you can wear it as a pendant, which comes in a TPU sleeve, one hole on top. It's just different designs. There's a few different designs available. Syriantry, Taurus, Tree of Life, Triskelion, Irish Triskelion, triple.
Awesome.
Yep. In the bottom of each pendant, you'll notice an extra 3 holes. So if you've got something like arthritis, or you've got bad legs from walking, or cramps or whatever, you take your normal string from the top, you put another string through the bottom, and you can tie it in place around limbs and around the body, or around the head, or whatever you need.
How many holes?
That's really cool.
You got a question there, Joe? The 2 on the bottom. So you can slip another string through that.
Oh, very cool.
So yeah, they're 50 mil across the width. 13.5 mil on the back. Just to show. So they're quite thin. And you'll see, I don't know if it's going to show up properly. Top and bottoms are copper plate. You've got a 2mm limestone shell around the edge. And then the inside is multiple layers of the Orgonite as is normally made. And then inside, on top of each layer, as it's being made, it's being shaved off with the CNC. And then each layer is also engraved with additional bio-engraving codes. So there's over 100 different codes inside these that specifically target each different organ in the body. And you notice as I turn them, you get 6 peaks of energy, because the 3 scalar fields on the bottom are picking up from this way and this way. So as you turn it, it'll get picked up by a different field direction. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it absolutely makes sense.
I mean, it's absolutely incredible workman, craftsmanship and, knowledge that you bring to the table going into these things, man.
Thank you. I am very proud of them. I started the practical work on these last March, and I'm only finishing now. And they've been in my head for about 4 years now.
It's amazing.
A long time to get here.
I mean, all that, precision machining and everything, and just you could tell every last aspect of it is going to direct the energy to exactly where you want it and the way you want it. So really excellent work, man.
Thank you. I am very, very happy with them. So if either of you have any questions, I'm just going to put one of my pyramids in the background for a minute.
Not so much a question, just more, I guess, the point of hearing you out. We were talking about it at another point, but there's the one that has the Mandelbrot set on it, where it's counter etched, and you could tell that just by the refraction of light that has a like a holographic effect to it. So there's dimensionality that's also coming into play as far as the vectoring scale goes.
If you could look through this image, it's actually, if you broke each layer down to, say, a millimeter, the third dimensional aspect of it means the image itself is about this size. It's not showing up very clearly. It's about this size.
Yeah, that's incredible, man. Very cool.
It took me just over a year to find that image. I didn't know what I was looking for. I just knew there was some way of encoding certain numbers in the Great Pyramid that could encode fifth dimensionally in a different way than most things, which is why I call that one the harmonizer plate. I've got another one here. I'll demonstrate briefly. This has got a scalar field on one side that's sucking in and pushing, and then on the other side, it's got another scalar field which is pushing up again. And then on the back, the inside layer of each of these coppers, there's another one to match going that way. So this one has 4 different layers of scalar field generators. So there's actually 12 in there. All right. I don't know if you can feel that. That's quite a strong field coming out of that one. Can you feel that through the screen? Yeah.
Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah, man, it's definitely got some good vibes to it. That's what I was saying. I love that.
I forgot what I was going to say there. Oh, the fifth dimensional nature. With the scalar fields, you can program these to set different frequencies, but they don't have the same energy as a harmonizer plate. So if I can grab one. Okay, so this is one of the old harmonizer plates. You can see it's still reflective, but it's a little bit dirty at the minute. I never varnished this one originally. So to compare it, if we go back down a little bit, feel the energy out of this one. So it's quite a forceful push. I don't know if you can feel that okay. Sorry. Can you feel that there?
Yeah, we see it good.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, it's like, for whatever reasons, it's not as much. Not that I can't, it's just not as much.
Well, it's because of the push nature. If I change it to the harmonizer on top, I don't know if you'll notice, but it changes the flavor.
That pattern's similar to the shiny one we saw like it, right?
Yeah, that's what the shiny one is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you can feel it. You'll feel it more maybe working with it directly, like putting it on the head and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting too much off of that. I mean, I can't say I can't sense it, but just I'm not getting a lot off of that.
Maybe it overwhelmed you.
I mean, it could be. I might need a calibration myself.
Oh, let's try something then. So I'll take one harmonizer plate. And I don't know if you've heard of Alexandrite.
Oh yeah, very beautiful, very expensive.
Especially when it's polished up. Not like this one, but
Nonetheless,
these will charge crystals as well as seal the body and all the rest of that good stuff. Again, don't know if you'll feel it going through.
I mean, I definitely feel like related to that a little bit more than whatever the other thing was.
Yeah. They'll affect different people different ways too, like so. But I like to use these to boost the energy of just random crystals. There's a big block of kyanite. This is by far one of my favorite stones.
Oh yeah, kind of. It's wonderful.
But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean,
I'll be honest with you, the pattern that you have on that thing is just mesmerizing.
I've stared at it from many angles. It looks awesome in the light too. In sunlight.
It was very interesting, man. I really, love that you shared this with us.
Yep. Well, if you want one, they are 200 Great British pounds, which is, I think, a bargain compared to that iTaurus stuff, which isn't even a real Orgonite, and it's twice the price.
Wow.
Yep, no, I couldn't disagree that's given the work that goes into it and what it is, that's beyond a fair deal. It's again, man, I really appreciate the workmanship and craftsmanship that goes into that, and just the immense amount of knowledge that you have to bring that to the table and be able to, not only figure a passive way to bring in the energy of the environment, but also to make it be able to be put out there in a way that's usable to the human biology. I think that's the best part about it, man. I think it's amazing.
So, speaking of the biology side, there's multiple ways of using it. So, if you pretend that's a human body, it's a toy rat for my cat, but when you put this on the body, see with a symbol out there, because the scalar fields on the bottom are pulling just as much, they will pull out disharmonious energies and transmute them into positive on the outside. So once you do that, if you're able to scan the pain body and find hotspots, it'll suck out the negative energy, and then you turn it around and you put the harmonized energy back in to fill up the space. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Okay. And there's a whole load of different ways of using them as well. One of my favorites is the meridians. You can center them on meridians.
Very nice. I mean, that big one with the, I love that thing, man. The work that went into that's beautiful. So intricate. And that thing just reflects right at me.
Any other questions or postulations or whatever?
Can you show the ones with the triangles in it?
The Syriantry? That one?
Yeah, that one right there. Sorry, that one's got me going, man.
Showing it perfectly. This one actually, it went off center as I was doing it, so this one needs to be redone. But the pattern's pretty cool. It's one of the oldest ancient symbols.
Yeah, it's very neat. Slightly out of phase too, which is interesting.
Say it again. It's out of phase.
Yeah, and when you moved it, the lines were ever so close, but like slightly off. Ever so slightly up, like I'm saying, from one to the next on the triangles.
Yeah, that's because of the slippage. You can see it just under my thumb here, where it's showing 2 lines.
Yep, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's because it slipped. I was about 3 hours in to this engraving, and then it slipped. It rotated in the block.
Mm.
So
I don't know. I mean, energy-wise, probably not ideal, but as far as like aesthetically, I mean, I think that's actually pretty cool.
one of my favorites is the tree, I have to say.
Yeah, I like the tree.
Yep, simple to the point, and definitely throws off the goods.
It's quite nice for the contrast. Same with the Yantry. The contrast between the copper and the black's quite good.
Now, I will be honest in saying your original Orgonites, the ones that you do with the limestone coating layered up like that, like in the pyramid shapes. I mean, or even the coasters, the larger coasters. I mean, I find those to be abundantly more powerful.
Yeah, but considering the size of these,
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, everything being considered, absolutely. I'm just saying, like there is a difference though. Like, and maybe in person it's less so.
but in person, it's going to depend on your sensitivity as well. Most people take a while to get used to the energy of something like the coaster. But I was demonstrating this to one of my artist neighbors on Monday, I think it was, Monday or Tuesday. When I scanned her for hotspot, we found something in her neck, put the pendant to it. It wasn't even 5 seconds and she was crying.
Hmm.
So, I mean, the coasters, they're quite handy in their versatility. And it's the versatility I like about them. But these are even smaller, and you don't even have to put them in a pocket. You just wear them, and because you're wearing them, all of the energy around you is constantly being cycled and transmuted. Like when I put the coaster in my pocket and ride into town on the bike, I can't feel the coaster. It's not actively working.
Right.
But the pendants, I can feel them all the time working.
That's cool.
Is that a coaster in your pocket, or you just happy to see me?
I'm going to skip right over that one.
Yeah, sure. Pretend like you're not, like you don't laugh every so often.
Oh, I definitely laugh sometimes.
I know. I've known you long enough, bro.
I'm in my serious mode.
Yeah, I know.
Comparatively. These like
There you go. Now that's a combination, is what that is.
Orgonite power bank. Not that they need it, but if you really want, you can charge it too on Pyramid.
Wow.
I've got 3 platforms here. for.
I mean, makes sense why, yeah. Well, that's cool that you did that. That's smart, man.
I try and think things through and make them as practical as possible.
That's very practical. I love that.
I like the pyramids exactly the way they are. They just look awesome.
And you know, all the fake ones with all that stupid stuff that just makes it look like a piece of jewelry, girls' jewelry, man, has nothing on yours. Yours are they're better looking and better feeling all day.
Here's the underside. A little bit dusty and worse for wear,
nice.
but you can see the limestone's about 10 mil thick across that slice.
Yeah, no, that's pretty. You're right. It's a nice little outer coating. It's probably somewhat proportional to pyramid.
Yeah.
A little bit. That's the aim anyway. But you got in late and you didn't see the beast. So this is the mini beast. Let me show you the beast. It's back. Move this up again. This will work. There's a very unsteady stack of stuff that goes here. Just nothing balance right. I'll just have to do. This is my super beast.
Thing is absolutely massive.
Yeah, it is.
A part of me wants to be like, stop pointing it in my face.
It's quite the size difference. And I'll give you a sample if I can just get the center. If you want. It is one very powerful beast. It's 12 inches across the base and it weighs about 17 kilo.
$17 kilo.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, that sounds heavy. It's probably something like 4 pounds, 24 pounds.
Wow. That's a lot.
It took me 2 years to save up to make that. And about a year to actually physically make it. And that's the weaker stuff. That's the weaker version.
A year to make it, huh? That's just because of how many layers and the curing time. I mean, why does it take a year?
And the limestone coating took about a month just by itself. And on these, it actually took about 6 weeks for the limestone to dry. Even though it's tiny. But I think that's
talked about that before. Limestone has some kind of reaction with resin where, it retards the curing process.
Mm-hmm. And I was coming close to the end of the batch life cycle, so I've just taken a little bit longer. So yeah, all in all, they've been on the CNC since last March, just mostly because I've had other issues to deal with.
Well, man, you've done it. You got through it.
Mm-hmm.
You persevered. That's half the battle, half the time, right?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, these things are absolutely beautiful, man. I like them.
Well, I've got, how many was it? 24 are still available. The rest are sold. So, if you want one, let me know.
Very cool. It's awesome to know that you have them for sale. Really impressive stuff, man. Like, Just so everybody has an idea, like what do you generally charge on like a pyramid or different sizes?
I'm not sure I'm going to be doing the big ones anymore because they just take so long and they're so heavy.
That's fair.
But there will be a smaller one that's compared to this. It's hard to show the size because of the shadows here. There's one about this size, of course.
So yeah, 2/3 the size or whatever.
So try to find something like that size there, if that's showing up.
I got you. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, still a nice size pyramid.
Yeah.
I do those for 400. And
That's
each
good.
of those, I think they're about 10 centimeters high, and there's about 100 layers in them.
Wow.
But I've done a new process where they actually should be made quicker. So that's still untested, but that's a general goal.
So when you build these things, whether it's a bigger one or a smaller one, you don't go proportional on the thicknesses. The thicknesses are always as thin as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically painted on. So if you can imagine doing the same canvas over and over and over and over.
Wow. That's a lot that goes into them.
Yeah. And the prices are going to go up probably, but
Yeah, man, very impressive.
I don't have any Etsy or eBay shops set up yet. So if you want to get one, just contact me either through my YouTube channel or Facebook. I have a group on Facebook called Premium Orgonites. It's a private group.
Cool. You'll give us a link. We'll drop it into the description.
Yep, we'll do that.
Absolutely. Get the people over to you, man. These things are awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, this is the kind of work that needs to be rewarded because there's just so many, nonsensical designs out there that more or less people just want for decoration, but they think it's also doing something.
Yeah. Well, they're an active technology. That's why I wanted the pendants, so they could be worn and they could be constantly working. Because the
Right.
matrix is constantly working against you. You might as well have something constantly working for you to fight back with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And then if you meditate with it, what I've found so far, I've only tested it a few times as I'm going through them, making them up. And it goes through the entire body from head to toe. And when I meditate, I lie down and put it on my head. So it goes from the head down to the toes in order, and you'll get lots of like twitches and clicks and that sort of thing as it goes through the body. And that'll take about 2 hours, and then
Yeah, it buzzes, huh?
it buzzes, it clicks, it tones, it'll do different things depending on what it finds, but it will target and go through things in a certain order. At least with me so far. So you probably want to do that at least like once a month or something, just like a full body kind of thing.
All right, like tuning your guitar.
Yeah, tune the car.
Yeah, well, that doesn't have to be done so often.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, and it's not tested yet, but I think these are still going to be big enough to affect fuel efficiency.
It's interesting to think about that. I mean, sure. I mean, I could see that if the throw is big enough, and if it were to remain in the area and build over time.
Or even when it doesn't, the coaster and the Hexy versions will increase fuel efficiency by between 11% and 15%.
Wow.
According to a couple of different cars from my clients, they're using different digital systems.
That's just interesting in itself.
If I had a car, it might be even cooler.
Yeah, right? Then you might have some data. Yeah. Very nice.
Very good.
I can't think of anything else to say. I think I've covered most of the basics anyway.
I think you did a great job, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good job. Yes.